how to make the whole world understand what is going on, and we must be celebrating it each day until our nation Biafra is being restored. Thank you. Yeah. Definitely, as of this moment, Nigeria has been polarized with terrorism coming from the north, and the intention is to make sure that they conquer all the ethnic nations in Nigeria. The Fulani, they brought in all Fulani from West Africa. They want to naturalize them as a Nigerian citizen, and that is being supported by Nigerian government. That's the reason why everybody, Oduduwa, Biafra, everybody is tired of what is going on in Nigeria. Everybody wants their own nation as of this moment. What we need is to restore Biafra, and Oduduwas want their nation to be restored too, because everybody have seen that what is going on in Nigeria now is a terrorism, pure terrorism, and not that it's just happening from our side. It's the government in power, led by Buhari and his cohort, are the one that is sponsoring it, because they are giving the terrorists what is called Operation Safe Corridor, and the terrorists are being recruited into the army, into the police. So the whole security apparatus of Nigeria has been compromised completely as we speak at this moment. So that is the reason why we Biafrans, we want Biafra, we don't want presidency. Presidency is dead on arrival. Restructure is dead on arrival. As of this moment, we cannot restructure with the terrorists coming from Sahel, from all over the whole world into Nigeria. We cannot restructure with people we don't know. We want our life back. That's the reason why, as of this moment, we don't want presidency at all. All we need is Biafra.
Those who pay the ultimate sacrifice.
Okay. If you want, there's a speech about to go on. I can pick that about just for a few minutes because that is very, very important. So let's pick that a bit, and then we might come back maybe to Prince later as well.
To honor our departed Biafra. And today, being the market day called Oye in our place, and the 30th May is our Remembrance Day in this year of our Lord 2022. So as is customary, we are going to start the usual prayers we do by midday to honor our heroes. So not wasting so much time because it's almost midday.
So let's move a little bit closer to get that message going on now.
Yeah. Dr. Okachi to lead the...
Once again, this is Star Radio UK, your finest African and Canada radio station in London. And this is the live.
To say the prayer, being a bishop.
So I'm going to come back again to you in the studio in just about 30 seconds. But like I said, now the possession have actually started here for the Remembrance Day. And I know we're going to have to go now and back in the studio. But let me come back again to you, Mr. Archie.
To say the opening prayer. Thank you.
All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! There is a song all of us have to speak in Igbo. Nuro Luai, Eze Nuro Luai.
All right, just for us to quickly finish it up, let's get somebody else to speak. We're going to move a little bit because of the noise here, so that you can just have 1 or 2 last minutes with him, and then we can end the broadcast because I know we've taken so much time on the studio this morning. But right there, I say good morning to you, and thank you very much for joining us on Star Radio UK. If you'd like to tell us your name for the benefit of our listeners who are watching us from all over the world, and actually the reason why we are here on the 30th of May, right here in London.
Okay, thank you very much, Koikimedia. I'm very glad that you are here today. I will quickly introduce myself. My name is Dr. Onyeka Ekekwe. I'm the Deputy National Coordinator of IPOB in the UK. I reside in Aberdeen, in Scotland. So the reason why we are here today is that we Biafrans, we have a custom in our place that we have to honor our dead. So we are here today on the 30th of May, which is our Independent Day, the day the Biafra was declared in the year 1967. So we have a lot of our men.
Whatever God has started for Biafrans.
Okay now. Okay. So we have we honor today being 30th of May 2022 as a Remembrance Day. As we all are aware, in 1960, May 30th, 1967, sorry, Biafra was declared as a sovereign nation. That led to a brutal war between Biafra and Nigeria that lasted about 30 months. And Biafra lost close to 5 million of their citizens in a brutal war, largely because of economic blockage orchestrated by Britain against the Biafran people. And that led to the death of 5 million Biafrans. So, as is customary every year, on the May 30th, we remember those 5 million people that died, that paid the ultimate sacrifice during the Biafran-Nigerian war. And also, the war has continued because our people continue to be killed in their thousands by Islamic jihadists in Nigeria. You know, in the north, we know what's happening in Nigeria today. Recently, a Christian called Deborah Samuel was murdered in Sokoto because of blasphemy, which is not supposed to be. So, and a lot of our Biafrans living all over Nigeria suffer long-term loss of their property and life without any provocation. So today we are here to honor all of them that have died and paid the sacrifice that we may live.
Thank you so much. We're going to take one question back in the studio. We're live on Star Radio UK. I'm going to come back again to you back, Mr. Archie, in the studio. This is Star Radio UK, your finest African and Caribbean radio station in London. And if you have a question for our gentleman here, I'll let you to go ahead, Mr. Archie.
Biafra, freedom, freedom. This is the most important part of our gathering today. We thank the Bishop for a wonderful prayer to rouse us all up and wake us all up. We're all blessed for being here today. What we're going to do is for the prayer for those who have departed.
Okay, what I would say about that is, you see,
our
Biafrans, we are
Deputy National
Republicans.
Coordinator.
Okay.
Our Deputy National Coordinator.
We respect every people's view and opinion.
Our Deputy National
Okay,
Coordinator.
I know they've been calling him now, so I'm just going to let him go, but maybe just under 30 seconds.
Acknowledge in the past that facing that way.
I will come back now because I'm about to start the prayer, which is very all-important prayer for our departed heroes. I will be back, so I will come back and answer your questions. Thank you.
Well, as you can see, it's a very busy one here, and as you can see, quite a lot of people will continue to wonder what is going on, but some are already familiar with this every year, May 30. It's not just happening here, it's actually happening across the globe, and if you remember, the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody of the DSS, and likewise, in Southeast Nigeria today is what they call a total key and lock. Nobody's moving anywhere, and as you can see right there, some of the members, followers, not just of the Biafrans, but those that believe that genocide took place in 1967 are now going to remember 5 million people that were killed. This is Star Radio UK. I'm going to come back again now to you in the studio.
Who is our UK National Secretary? The third prayer will be taken by Lord T.A. Sophia Kanu, the UK National Financial Officer. And the fourth prayer will be done by Mazi Emeka Mbadoha, the Southwest Regional Coordinator. The fifth prayer will be done by...
Well, you know, that's a question that you got to remember that literally led to, you know, why Twitter actually had to suspend, you know, the president's account because of the way he said the circle in the dot hole. And again, the government of Nigeria have not actually really recognized, the Biafra Day as it's meant to be, because they still believe that the war was probably maybe legitimate, even though 5 million innocent lives were killed. And today, we hope that the world will continue to be told the real story of what took place in 1967 when millions of people were killed.
Will be orderly, so we'll take it one after the other. All the people doing the prayers, please, on my right side, and we'll just file out and line up on the particular side. So, finger is here. Let's go here. Oh.
Well, we are back again, and then tomorrow we'll continue with more update from Star Radio UK, and we're going to be taking you. But as I can say, that the Oduduwa has now completed the 5 million petition, and the next question is what next? What next means that if 5 million Yoruba people now also believe in the determination of a way forward out of Nigeria. Let me give us a quick statistics. In 1966, when the coup took place, it was only 50 people that determined the fate of millions of Nigerians. In 2011, only 1.2 million people voted in Lagos State, and the question a lot of people are now saying is 5 million is more than enough to exit out of Nigeria. It's going to be quite an interesting one. I'm going to be giving the countdown as we continue. But Wednesday, we will have a full more conversation. But I'm going to come back to you now so that we can end it finally. But tomorrow, I'll be back again on Star Radio UK. But we're still going to be here. For those that will be following us, we're going to be transmitting. You can follow us on all our platforms. But for now, I say have a very good morning to you back in the studio, Mr. Archie, and to all our listeners around the globe. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Well, Muma Kenya Yawa, Tieti Darapwa Mawa, that was a transmission on the Star Radio UK. We are now back onto our own broadcasting, and as you can see there, we continue to remember those that were killed by the Nigerian government in 1967 during the invasion and the military attack of the Biafrans as well. Once again, now is Koikimedia live transmission. Bear with me, there might be a bit of movement. It's because so that I can get things sorted out properly for the benefit of those of you that are listening to me and watching us from different parts of the globe. So there will be some kind of movement. Just bear with me. I got to adjust the streaming, where we are streaming from, and especially, to make sure that we can give you as it is today, right here today, quite a very, very important day in the lives of millions of Biafrans that have been marginalized, and likewise as they continue to demand an exit out of Nigeria, just as the Yoruba are also saying they do not want to be part of Nigeria anymore. A very, very important time in the history of Nigeria. Once again, this is Koikimedia, bringing the world closer to your doorsteps. As we continue, to say to the world that we don't want to be part of a contraction country. It has never worked for us, and it can never work, and there's no reason to keep Nigeria. Nigeria is actually a crime scene, and I'm going to move a little bit closer, but bear with me as we are now going to continue to give you the live streaming from here this afternoon. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí níbikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọláyọmí Koiki, tí gbogbo yín mọ̀ sí Koikimedia. Ẹ jókòó, ẹ gbé tíì kalẹ̀, ẹ gbómi kalẹ̀, ẹ gbé wáìn kalẹ̀, kí ẹ bá wa máa ká lọ lórí ètò ti tèmi. Níbi tí a ti ń gbé ètò wá fún gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ̀ ń wò wá ní gbogbo àgbáyé, níbi tí àwọn Biafra tí wọ́n ti ń sọ pé èèyàn 5 million òun ni wọ́n pa ní ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe Biafra war tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní bí ọdún mélòó kan sẹ́yìn. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà ni a máa ṣàlàyé fún wa níbi tí ètò yẹn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa o, mo kí gbogbo ọmọdé, mo kí àgbàlagbà, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá tó ń gbọ́ wa ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n súnmọ́ wọn níbi tí wọ́n ti ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ n súnmọ́ wọn díẹ̀.
Of remembrance to not only honor our heroes, but also to ask the Almighty Koikimedia Fans to grant their spirit eternal rest in His kingdom. It is our custom through the ages for Biafrans to pay their respect to fellow departed Biafran. Our thoughts and prayers are with all families who lost whose loved one, father, mother, brothers, sisters, uncle, aunt, husband, wife, children, unborn children, nursing mothers, and many more killed during the war and being killed, maimed, beheaded, massacred on a daily basis by Islamic jihadists in Nigeria. We are also here. We are also here to honor all Biafrans who have died fighting for what they believe in. At this moment, we invite every family and friends to remain coordinated for the memorial service and journey of remembrance. We remember our people. We're just lighting up the candle. Oh, look at you. I'm going to read out the names of those we are remembering today. We remember Major General Johnson Thomas Omondakwe Aguyirironsi. We remember Colonel T.C. Onwatuebu. We remember Lieutenant Colonel Nicholas Ejike. We remember Major Chukwuma Kaduna Nzogu. We remember Captain G.N.E. Ugala. We remember Major C.J. Anoforu. We remember Major D.O. Okafor. We remember Second Lieutenant A.D. Mbadiwe. We remember Lieutenant A.D.C. Ebuna. We remember Captain A.L. Orok. We remember Captain A.O. Apek. We remember Major B.E. Nnamani. We remember Major Christopher Emilio Fong Using a lighted candle, we'll raise it up now, facing the east. So, using the lighted candle now, we are facing the east. We say, for their dreams left unfulfilled, and their lives taken too soon away from us and humanity, we remember. And may their courage be our inspiration and strength. We say, thank you. Second prayer.
The second reading. The souls of the righteous are in the hands of Koikimedia, and there shall be no more torments touching them. In the sight of their wives they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. They are going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly remembered and rewarded by Koikimedia, who proves them and found them worthy for himself. We remember our brothers and sisters, our fathers and mothers, and the children whose sacrifice kept the dream of Biafra based on truth, love, justice, and life. We remember Captain Chikweke. We remember Lieutenant E.C.N. Achebe. We remember Second Lieutenant E. Obonaya. We remember Lieutenant Colonel G.A. Okuweze. We remember Lieutenant G.O. Mbabie. We remember Captain H.A. Igoputife. We remember Major I.N. Ekane. We remember Lieutenant Colonel I.C. Okoro. We remember Captain I.E. Idika. We remember Major J.I. Obienu. We remember Major J.O.C. Ihejebu. Using a lighted candle, let us raise it up facing the east, and we say, may their courage be our inspiration and our strength. He said,
Lolo, Sophia, please.
IPOB,
One family,
one family,
IPOB,
all are Biafra.
all hail Biafra.
We're gonna, fellow Biafrans, we are called upon by the most solemn admonition to uncertainty of human life and inevitable termination of all earthly pursuits. For we gather to pay a last farewell to our heroes, the brave men and women who died that we may live. These last offices and honor paid to our dead provide us an opportunity to express our sense of loss and to offer a tribute to their memory, while they enable us likewise to witness to our belief in the immortality of the soul, for life cut short and vision unrealized. We remember Lieutenant J.D. Owuzeri.
We remember
Lieutenant J.U. Uba.
We remember
Lieutenant Captain Jonathan Egere.
We remember
Lieutenant K. Day Waribo.
We remember
Captain Yalsi Dalibe.
We remember
Major Obi
We remember.
Major O Isong,
We remember.
Captain P.C. Okoyo,
We remember.
Second Lieutenant P.K. Onyenieho,
We remember.
Second Lieutenant P.D. Ekide Ekidio,
We remember.
Lieutenant S.E. Onwukewe,
We remember.
Captain S.E. Madubam,
We remember.
Major T.E. Nzegu,
We remember.
Lieutenant P.O. Ibek,
We remember.
Captain R. Aboazu.
We remember.
Using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east, we say. General response by all. May their courage be our inspiration and strength. He said.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
In particular, they remind us that our lives are to be lived in accordance with divine providence and ready to lay it down for the cause of Biafra and salvation of humanity. That we are diligently to work while it is yet day, so that when the call comes to lay down our tools, we may be found ready to enter into the kingdom of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Where in his light we shall see light. We remember the falling of our Biafran armed services. We remember the victims of terror and tragedy. We remember the millions of defenseless women, men and children bombed in market streets to their death, in schools and in hospitals by Soviet MiGs and piloted by Egyptians. We remember Warrant Officer Elijah Anosike. We remember Staff Sergeant A1 Ejiok. We remember Warrant Officer 2 Ntarake Oyam. We remember Staff Sergeant Davidson Njoko. We remember Staff Sergeant Sibanos Ezeku. We remember Staff Sergeant Evan Jim Udo. We remember Corporal Pius DK. We remember Corporal Michael Akudike. We remember Corporal Johnson Agro. We remember Lance Corporal Gabriel Okezie. We remember Sergeant Mbanefo Lawrence Oforum. Using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east. We say, be our inspiration and strength.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
While we sorrow for our loss, let us lift up our hearts in thanksgiving for their sacrifice. Fight well fought, life well spent, and work well done. Let us humbly pray that we may be given grace, strength, and wisdom to enable us perform our duty in the pathway of Biafra quest and of life service. May the darkness of their loss not obscure the light of our peace. They were in love with the land of Biafra and were in love with life. For the agony, the tears, the mothers and fathers, and the children who were massacred, we remember. Lance Corporal David Ishi Puma.
We remember.
Private Fidelis Onyekwe.
We remember.
Private Mba Iroha.
We remember.
Sergeant Celestine Okafor.
We remember.
Lance Corporal William Olane.
To remember heroes, and I read. By the light of divine countenance, we shall then parley of the shadow, and at last shall receive the reward of true virtue, of truth and honesty, and acquire the possession of Biafra land and of immortal inheritance. For death cannot keep us from the peace of Koikimedia, whose strong grip will free us from Nigeria bondage and lift us out of shadows into the light that cannot die. In the numberless towns and villages in Nigeria and the rest of Africa and elsewhere in Europe and Asia, where we have lived in too many of them, we have endured cruel suffering in the hands of our fellow human beings just because of who we are. Staff Sergeant Peter Bassi. Sergeant Robert Bassi. Sergeant Michael Uche. Sergeant Boniface Jemenze. Corporal Timothy Isienyi. Corporal Sunday Amoli. Corporal Anthony Amoli. Corporal Paul Udahu. Corporal Festus Mwa Odika. Using a lighted candle, raise it up facing the east, and we say, some we have forgotten, others are sealed in our memory, a wound that does not heal. May their courage be our inspiration and strength.
Tell me what you want. Do I have to?
All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! Biafra! The seventh prayer.
But you blocking the way, blocking the other, blocking the other one.
Generations of victims and martyrs, still their blood cries out from the earth. What can we say? What can we do? How do we bear the unbearable or accept what life has for our people? We know that all that was born must die, but how do we compare the slow passage of time with the callous slaughter and the starvation of the millions of innocent cut off before their time? They lived with faith and hope, not all, but most. And surely, most died with faith in Koikimedia, in life, in the goodness that even flames cannot destroy. Therefore, may we find a way to increase the strength of their faith, the strength of that trust, that sure sense that life and soul endure beyond this body's death. So we are going to remember the following. Corporal William Abata. Corporal Okorie Agwo. Corporal Winifred Azubike. Corporal Reginald Green. Corporal Joseph Adaga. Lance Corporal Silas Uzomba. Lance Corporal Morris Ibekwe. Private Joseph Ibe. Private Cornelius Uwoha. Private John Ekejuba. Now we light a candle, we raise it and all face towards the east. And we say, May their courage be our inspiration and strength. He said, Almighty and most merciful Koikimedia, in whom we live and move and have our being, and before whom all men must hereafter appear to render an account of the deeds done in the body, we do most earnestly beseech thee to impress upon our minds the solemnity and infamy of this day. May we ever remember that in the midst of life we are in death, and so live and act our separate parts, that we may have no cause for sorrow or fear when the hour of departure is at hand. And on this we commit our being in pursuit of Biafra nation, that the souls of those who have died may find rest in your presence. He said, IPOB, IPOB, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you your new UK National Coordinator. Please a hand of applause. One big united family, IPOB. All hail Biafra. My name is Ikechukwu Knight Nwokoro Ichie Nwachinemere is my title. I hail from Onitsha-Miri. Onitsha-Miri is in Ezinich, Tembise, Owerri Province, Biafra land. I bring each and every one of us heavenly greetings on this special day, the 30th of May, the day of our independence, and also a day of remembrance. We have heard the prayers said for those who represent the over 5 million people, mainly children and women, whose lives were cruelly, most murderously snuffed out than Koikimedia had planned for them. There are so many people, even in the diaspora, that will go on that list. For example, Bruce Marrock, who is a Jew, touched by the injustices going on in Biafra land, which the whole world turned a blind eye to, set himself ablaze and gave up the ghost for the cause. Yes, Bruce Marrock, for the cause which we are still fighting for today. 55 years on, 55 years on, the Nigerian state is still at war with Biafra. I want to put this on record. Please do not, as a Biafran, make any reference to that genocide as a civil war. There is nothing civil about the genocide. It was a genocide of indisproportionate dimension, of unprecedented proportion, committed against a people of God. Chai! And the world turned a blind eye to it. Everybody's ears went deaf, especially this country, Britain, as wicked, as evil as they are. They pretended that they did not know what was going on in Biafra. Children were starved to death. The reason why the war ended, or they say we lost it, is because we were starved to death. And the world pretended as nothing happened. May Koikimedia forgive them. But enough is enough! We have reason today to say enough is enough. No more. For every Biafran life, again, lost, because Biafran lives matter. For every Biafran life lost, tens and hundreds will go down for it. We don't have bullets to fight. We don't have atomic bomb to fight. But we have Almighty Koikimedia, in whose hands lies life. We do not take anybody's life. Do not buy the lies they tell you that IPOB are terrorists, that we are killing people. We kill nobody. We understand the sanctity of life. And because we fear Koikimedia, Almighty God put him in, we do not take lives. But the enemy who takes life, their life will go for it. It will not be long. Because no more. No more. I declare today, say, no more. Today being only a day in the calendar of the ancient Biafran Igbo days, 8 market days, the 4 big market days and the 4 small market days, making 8. That's our calendar week. Today, Orie, we declare that Orie will, for the sake of our lives lost, for the sake of the lives we lost, we are going to Biafra. How can they make Biafra? All the guys are going to have until they leave us alone, until they respect our life, until they understand that we have a right to live. On this special day as well, we want to call to mind what is going on, even in the zoo. Today, I said 55 years on, they are still fighting Biafra. The war never ended. Our leader, Oyenduma Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen who has not committed any crime known to man, law, and divinity, is held in captivity in the secret state dungeon called Nigeria by the authorities. How did he get there? That's the big question. He was in Kenya as a British citizen, where he was kidnapped, beaten for death and tortured, and criminally, extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria, a third-party country, a country that he had already denounced the citizenship more than 7 years. This is a crime of the highest order. 10 Downing Street is aware of it. White House in Washington is aware of it. The United Nations Secretary General is aware of it. The whole world is aware of it. Nearly 1 year today, this ugly incident happened on the 19th of June, 2021, last year. Nearly 1 year today, he's still being held there. They pretend that they want to try him. Try him for what? Try him, they will not try him. Release him, they will not release him. But they must release him now. Today, we are declaring they must release him. We are not begging. We are going to call on divinity, unless there is no God. But they must release him. Every hand holding Nnamdi Kanu will perish. Everybody in the meeting where they concoct this evil will die.
He said,
enough is enough. I'm going to stop here because I'm not going to preach to you. You are already converted. We need to take the preaching out of those who do not believe. The unconverts, we need to convert them. Right now, I and my team, we are heading to 10 Downing Street. We wanted to drop a letter on the 18th. They said we will not, and they gave us long road to travel. And we decided to travel the long road. And we followed every protocol. I refuse that we'll drop the letter at the gate. We are not security men. We are not traders. Their friends are not charlatans. We are honorable people. So we deserve to be treated honorably. So finally they have agreed that we are coming today to drop the letter inside 10 Downing Street. So we are marching there now to drop that letter. You can get a copy of the letter, please. Viral. We are not begging anybody. We are pleading to their conscience. We are also warning them. If they don't heed the warning, I am a prophet of God. If they don't hear my voice, God will strike them. Every one of them. They don't hear me.
Once again, you are watching a live transmission, the Remembrance Day. As we continue a full demand release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Once again, thank you for those of you that have joined us. Today is the 30th day of May. You're watching a live transmission on Koikimedia, and we also appreciate all our other media that are transmitting. I say thank you very much to Citizen AY, Oduduwa TV. I salute all our brothers and sisters from the Yoruba, the Self-Determination Media. Mo máa ń kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa níbikíbi tí ẹ ti ń wò wá tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọláyọmí Kóìkì ní Trafalgar Square ní àwà níbi tí a ti ń tẹ̀lé àwọn èèyàn wa Biafra. Wọ́n máa gbéra nísìnyí. Be following. Once again. Thank you very much to those of you that have joined us so far.
Invisible family. All hail Biafra. Glory, honor, and adoration. He said, people. So we're inviting everybody to march along with us to 10 Downing Street. When we get there, you see, all of us will stay at the usual place we normally gather for the protest. While those that will go into Downing Street to deliver the letter will go into the street, and we'll continue to protest in front of there where they're going to deliver the letter. All of us will come back here. Thank you.
So we're going to be on the move now. Once again, it is Koikimedia, as we appreciate all other media that are broadcasting as well. And we are just about to move now. So thank you so much so far to those of you that are joining us.
If you have the banner. If you have the banner, please come to the front. If you have the flags, come to the front. We need to go. We need to go.
If you're watching on Instagram, we'd like to say thank you so much. And we're going to be moving slightly now. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. All hail Biafra. As we continue to remember millions of people that were killed during the genocide that took place. You're watching a live transmission. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a criminal, and we're telling the world now. Once again, all hail Biafra, as we're going to be moving in just about a few minutes. I would like to appreciate everyone that have joined us so far. As we say, enough is enough of the contraction called Nigeria. Nigeria is not working, and it is time that we peacefully end a messed up country that has killed millions of people. You're watching a live transmission, and they're going to be moving. Make sure you join us June 12 right here in London for the Yoruba Mega Rally. June 9 in America, June 12 in Sacramento in California, June 12 in France, where the Yoruba will be having a peaceful mega rally. So make sure you join, as we are now going to be moving with the team right now, Once again, you're watching a live transmission. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much, those of you that are watching. If you have not believed in Biafra yet, that means you are already supporting a terrorist government. It is time that we tell the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. Yesterday in Kaba, there was a bomb explosion. Free Nnamdi Kanu, all hail Biafra.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. That's our problem.
Once again, the movement has now started. Bear with me, there will be a lot of movement. But we are doing everything. Thank you, thank you.
Well done.
We are doing everything possibly best to get the movement going. Thank you, those ones who have joined us so far. All hail Biafra. They're heading to number 10 Downing Street. June 12, make sure you are part of us as well. Fayinti, Ewani, United Kingdom, make sure you are part of this June 12 that is coming up as well, as we continue to tell the international community that Nigeria must be divided, must be dissolved, and save lives. My name is Olayomi Koiki. We'd like to appreciate all the other media that are connected to us as well. And as we say, enough is enough. And it is time to exit the contraction Nigeria that has not worked for so many people for the last 61 years. Once again, it is a no-no. As we say, enough is enough. All hail Biafra. You're still watching a live transmission. If you still want your flag as well for the Yoruba nation, get in touch with me before June 12. Sheriff wants to give flag jadi. Yeah, this is what we expect on June 12. All our flag must be flying very high. On June 12 is a Sunday. Get here early. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá fẹ́ flag, we have the big one, we have the small one. Get in touch with me. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá lè bá wa gbé as many different things ní June 12, make sure you bring it down and let us make it a day for millions of those that will be watching. If you need a flag, get in touch and we can be posting them as quickly as possible. I have some that I'll be posting today. After this broadcast, I'll be heading to post office and gbogbo àwọn tó ti sanwó fún ìtiwọ́ order ó máa délé wọn ní ọ̀la sí ọ̀túnla. àwọn tá post níjọ́ Friday, I'm sure some of them have received it already. Once again, this is a live transmission. As we say, enough is enough to the contraction called Nigeria. It's not working. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sá kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́tí darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Then you can see you're watching a live transmission from the Biafra Remembrance Day, June 12th. Thank you so much, everyone that is watching us. We are live on Instagram. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. All hail Biafra, all hail Biafra. We want as many people to come out June 12 as well.
Biafra has to be free. Biafra has to be free. Biafra must be free.
But when you need the flag, get in touch so that you can get your flag in time. We want as many flags up on that day. We want as many posters, all the atrocity and the Balishe printouts. Thank you so much once again.
Let Biafra go! Let Biafra go! Let Biafra go! Let Biafra be free! Free them! Let Biafra free! Free them! Let Biafra free! Let Biafra free! Free them! Let Biafra free! Your name! If you have the neck of Biafra!
Look at me, can I hold the back?
Yeah. Thank you.
Look at anytime you are looking for
Going this way or this way?
Yeah, this one.
Once again, you're watching a live transmission
British, let Biafra free. Let Biafra free.
Biafra must have their life back. UK have their life back. Biafra must have their life back.
You're watching a live transmission.
Biafra should have their own life back. UK have their life back. Biafra must have their own life back. UK have their life back. Biafra must have their own life back. UK have their life back.
Yeah. But we are back now, we are live. My name is Olami Koiki, and this is Koikimedia as we continue to bring you this live Remembrance Day that is happening today, the 30th day of May 2022, and the time is just coming up to 10 minutes past 1 p.m. local time in England. Let's continue to hear the live broadcast.
God is free Nandekano. 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 Number 10 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 free Nandekano.
We're gonna end up broadcast now. There's a bit of rain happening at the moment. I might end broadcasting because it's now raining, and we might come back later because of the rain that is now. Let's stay a little bit. There's a lot of rain happening there, so we have to shield the phones because of the rain that is currently happening. Once again, I have to be under the trio because of the rain. No retreat, no surrender. We break up the shit-hole country called Nigeria. Nigeria must be broken so that we can save lives. It's a messed up country. Sorry, I have to stay here because of the rain at the moment. Hello, how are you? Yeah, so I'm going to have to stay here because of the rain that is happening. So when the rain goes down, I'm going to go back in the front.
I can see some of the it's very impressive.
So for the benefit of our listeners that are watching us, what is the significance of today? If you like to, speak to all our viewers that are listening to us, let me turn the camera so that, that way we can be able to see that they're watching us properly. So I'm going to turn the camera to me. 1 minute. We turn it to me, and then we turn it to me, and then we...
It's because of why we're here today. We're here to commemorate the death of millions that died in the Biafran genocide. Or like we refer to. And we are here to remember them. Also using
So, for those that are not Biafrans, take us through a bit of a timeline of why and what happened that led to years later seeing the Biafrans coming in front of the Tendani.
sometimes in 1914, something happened.
Okay.
What happened is that there was what they called amalgamation.
Okay.
This amalgamation brought indigenous people together. These indigenous people are made up of people with divergent and incompatible value system. And since this happened, all the indigenous people in this area have grown close. And they have led from that very, very moment. Today is all about killing, war, and all sorts of things.
So what could be the only solution to solve this problem? What do you think is the solution from the perspective of the Biafrans?
The perspective of the Biafrans is that a referendum needs to be conducted for indigenous people to decide whether they can be together or want to be together.
Thank you so much. I'm going to go. Thank you so much.
And for your information, my name is
Ikechi. Thank you so much, Mr. Ikechi. Well, you can see the activity is still right here. A very busy one. As usual, the weather is also... Hello, sir. We have quite a lot of people that are here. The message is to the British government, enough is enough, and it is time that they must now look into what happened in 1914 that led to, the amalgamation. And that is what we have been saying. That is what the Yorubas are saying as well, that we cannot continue like this, and enough is enough. Thank you so much, those of you that are watching, as we continue to hear, this is what we want you to do. June 12, ẹgbẹ́ fèrè jáde, ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ jáde, so that kí ariwo yẹn lè lọ sínú ilé, and this is exactly what we should expect on June 12 when we're going to be coming out as well. But for now, it's all about the remembrance of those that were killed during what we know as the genocide that took place in 1967. You are still watching a live transmission as we continue to get you all the clips coming out from there. So, a very busy day. It's getting a little bit snippy and cold, but be rest assured that we don't get worried about the weather in this country. Our reason T, we want to go back home because we've been here for too long, and it is time that we all say enough is enough. Let me see let me take off my. Might be known as there's a lot of rain. All hail Biafra, all hail Biafra. Hello, military camouflage in Nigeria, I'm not ever go. Yes. It's going on our timeline on Koikimedia, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll give you my card. So.
I was hearing what you were saying.
Okay.
What I want to let you know.
Yes, go ahead, Dad. What you cannot kill is truth. Okay, come and speak to my people. Okay, they can hear you anyway. When you bury the truth, it must surely come back.
Now, the issue is oil and put in water. There's no how you make sure you can mix it.
So when you take oil out of water,
mix with water and oil.
Yes, it can never be the same. Wow.
Now, the British government is evil.
Okay.
To our nation.
Okay. We are not one and we can never be one. And the British know that. So why is the British running away from not trying to resolve the problem?
Who called us Nigeria? You know, a name matters.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Why was Abraham called Abraham? Why was he called Abraham?
Okay.
God changed his name. That name is affected by God. Because you're not one. You cannot born a child and somebody else give the name of a child. Would you like that one? That they haven't thought about the constitution of Nigeria.
Koikimedia! Yes, we are going to Zoo High Commission. Zoo High Commission, that's what we are going to. Yes. Koikimedia. My brother.
No retreat.
No surrender.
No retreat.
No surrender.
We move.
There are a lot of things they have to discuss.
Yes. Okay.
Because the West Africa is not come with you.
So we're moving now to the embassy. All right, I'm going to catch up with you because we got to move now. So we got to move now. So let's turn the camera around and then and we'll see the Nigerian High Commission now. Yeah, good to go now. Let's turn the camera on Instagram. Emalawa military camouflage in Nigeria. That country is a zoo. Now let's move a little bit. Once again, this is a live transmission.
It's not for me, it's for my mum.
As we continue to tell the world that we are tired of being part of Nigeria. Nigeria is a zoo. Nigeria can never work. If you like, pray from now to thy kingdom come. Nigeria will never work. It's a zoo. Once again, you're watching a live transmission as we move again now. Yes. 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 Yes.
Let Biafra go!
You know, we're going to catch up with them in just about 3 minutes. Alright, let's lock this now back in. About the embassy. When we get to the embassy.
Okay.
Yeah. You going to the embassy now? Yeah, we talk. Yes, definitely. Bear with me. Those of you that are watching, I need to get back the lock-in. I'm not sure why it is not clipping properly. Bear with me. Yeah, I think we should be fine now. It's meant to be holding. For whatever reason, it's not holding. So we're going to catch up with them. So I know they're moving, but I will catch up with them. Bear with me. We will catch up with them. I need to get this right so that our connection can continue. Let's make sure. Alright, I think we should be good for now. So we're just going to manage it until I can get to the front there, and then I can tidy it up a little bit. Bear with us, those of you that are. It might be no, you know what? Sometimes it's an outdoor broadcast. It takes a lot of movement, especially when you have to move from point A to B. So that's why there's a lot of movement. So they're heading towards the embassy, which is where we're heading to now. There's still a lot of movement, so bear with me. Lot of movement. Lot of movement. Remembrance Day, I'll be Biafra. Yeah, Erama, Salam Alaikum. So, alright, I think it's my Erama, Yami, I do get for long. Even Yama, I said to marry. Koikimedia. Koikimedia. How are you, my brother? Okay? Good. It might be known there's a lot of movement. When we get to the embassy, I will stable a little bit and I can look at why I'm getting a lot of movement. And we can deal with that. Once again, if it's a very rainy day as well, but that does not stop everybody from coming out for the Biafra Remembrance Day. Zoo. It's a Biafra Remembrance Day.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Take my number so that if you miss me, you can give me a ring.
Are you? That's the zoo embassy, right? Not being nice, there's a lot of. I'm not sure why this is not cooking properly.
going. Biafra is going. Ruga is a terrorist agenda. Waterways bill is a terrorist agenda. These are the reason why Biafrans want to go home. Because the Fulanese government of Nigeria, nepotistic government of Nigeria, they have brought all Fulanese from West Africa. They want to nationalize them by force as a Nigerian citizen. They want to nationalize them. We are on the land of Oduduwas. They want to nationalize them in the land of Biafra. They want to nationalize all Fulani terrorists from Sahel in the land of Middle Belt. These are the reasons why everybody is fed up of Nigeria. Everybody is fed up of Nigeria. We cannot restructure with terrorists we don't know. Yes. All these terrorists, do you know them? No. All the terrorists, do you know them? No. Buhari brought them into Nigeria. Yes. He recruited them into Nigerian army. He recruited them into Nigerian police. He recruited them into Nigerian civil defense. We don't know who is protecting us today. That's why in the East, they are killing. They want to name IPOB. They want to name ESA at all costs. But the world is a global village. America's satellite is upon Nigeria. Even UK, that is benefiting from the oil and gas. Their true satellite is upon Nigeria. They know that we are not terrorists. Biafrans are not terrorists. God bless you. Do you need a mic? Biafra. Please, audience. We Biafrans are known for peace. We are peaceful people. But the Fulani terrorist government of Nigeria want to tag us terrorists, but they cannot succeed. Okay. IPOB? One family. IPOB? One family. One indivisible united family. IPOB. Ebeka unusi. Biafra. Ebeka unu nalam. Biafra. Anyaga hapu Biafra. Gawe bozo gabiri. Anyaga hapu Biafra. Gawe bozo gabiri. Biafra gadindo. Ebeka unusi. Biafra. Ebeka anyineje. Biafra. Anyaga hapu Biafra. Gawe bozo gabiri. Anyaga hapu Biafra. Gawe bozo gabiri. Biafra gadindo. Umokori bemo. Biafra, 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 Ebeka unusi, Biafra, Ebeka anyinala, Anaga hapu Biafra, Gawe bozo gabiri, Anaga hapu Biafra, Gawe bozo gabiri, Biafra gadindo. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. As you can see, we have delivered our letter to the High Commissioner, and we made it very clear, we are not joking, we are not laughing. Enough
enough is enough. And we are going to perform a ritual here today. That ritual, mark it, today 30th of May, our Independence Day. We are making a declaration in one voice, the whole world, that we are not Nigerians. We are Biafrans. They have to know that they must leave us alone. Marriage by force. Anyone, Ojadog. What nonsense is this? What rubbish? Enough is enough. Gini kam genyunu, Gini kam genyunu, Onye wadi nyanga mamiwe, nyanga mamiwe. Zuroke kani merendisu ndina magi chuku tiboha ona kani merendisu ndina magi chuku tiboha nzoboha ona gini kam genyunu omo Biafra gini kam genyunu omo Biafra onye gbani nyanya mamihe zuru oke mere ndị iro ndị na-amaghị Chukwu tigbo ha zọgbuo ha ona mere ndị iro ndị na-amaghị Chukwu tigbo ha zọgbuo ha ona ihe niile zuru oke n'ala Biafra amamihe zuru oke n'ala Biafra akụ na ụba zuru oke n'ala Biafra naanị sabo ekwe anyị naanị Fulani sabo ihe niile zuru oke n'ala Biafra akụ na ụba zuru oke ihe niile zuru oke naanị sabo ekwe anyị naanị sabo. Please, all my cabinet, national officers, national secretary, please come over. National financial secretary, come over. All regional coordinators, Southeast regional coordinator, Mazi Okobianyo, Southwest regional coordinator, Mazi Chukwemeka.
You're watching the live broadcast.
West coordinator, Nze Akano. Midlands coordinator, West Midland, Mazi Osita Egumba. East Midland coordinator, regional coordinator, Mazi Kakalo. North East coordinator, Mazi Chukwemeka Nwokorobia. North Central coordinator, Mazi Uzoma. Northwest coordinator, Mazi Mike Majiago. Scotland coordinator, Mazi Jocelyn Ndolo. All of you, please stand here. We are going to perform this ritual. Oji. Ụgbọ na-achụpụ ajọ mmụọ. Ndị ara, mad people everywhere. Ndị ara jụrụ na zoo. Ọ na-achụpụ ajọ mmụọ. Ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-atụrụ aja nwoke mmụọ. Ihe na-eme ihe mmụọ, onye anyị na-atụrụ aja nwoke mmụọ. Nwoke mmụọ. Biafra. Anyị ejila nzu a na-akị ya taa ụbọchị Orie Biafra Independence Day ka anyị na-aka na n'ebe a onye ọbụla nọ hịa ị ga-ewere ozi ala Megide nọ megide elu na ala megide onye si na ọ ga-adịrị n'afọra mma elu megide elu na mma ala megide ekwuo onye si na ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma ụmụ Chineke gwọrọ igbere n'ala lela aka anyị elu na ala lela aka anyị aka anyị dịkwa ọcha lela aka anyị elu na ala lela aka anyị aka anyị dịkwa ọcha lela aka anyị Buhari lela aka anyị dịkwa ọcha Great Britain. Boris Johnson lela aka anyị na aka anyị dịkwa ọcha. Lela aka anyị aka anyị dịkwa ọcha. Lela aka anyị United States of America. Joe Biden lela aka anyị dịkwa ọcha. Lela aka anyị aka anyị dịkwa ọcha.
Koikimedia.
Onye ichie nọ n'etiti anyị ọzọ onye chiri chi
30th of May, Remembrance Day for the Biafrans.
ụbọchị taa ụbọchị nwere onwe anyị
And we say never again. Never. We are not coming back here. Yes. We are not Nigerians. Yes. We are Biafra. Yes. Today, our marriage with Nigeria is dissolved. Chukwu never permit us to come here again. The next visit we have is for Biafran embassy in the center of London. No more business here. Otako Gadi. Neke. Nodi. Nafo. Nankwo. Ise. Let us go. Can I go for lunch? Never, we are not Nigerians. Never, we are not Nigerians. Never, we are not Nigerians. Never, we are not Nigerians.
Well, you've been watching a live transmission, and that's exactly how it is going to look like as we are now moving again. Once again, this is Koikimedia live transmission as we are now saying enough is enough, and that is it. The ritual has been performed, the gods have accepted it, and we are not going to be part of the contraction country. No election in 2023. Ayé àfọ gbogbo ẹ̀ lójú pátápátá ni election ní wáyé ní Nàìjíríà láti ṣẹ́gun mari. Enough is enough. Enough. We are not Nigerians. Nigeria is a terrorist country. Nigeria is a terrorist country. Once again, 30th of May 2022, live broadcast. Enough of the union, enough of the fake amalgamation, enough of the fake 1999 constitution. The indigenous people are saying they are fed up of being part of a contraction called Nigeria. My name is Alami Koiki. You're watching a live transmission. Once again, it is a live broadcast as we continue to bring it to you from wherever you're watching us. Join us as well June 12th for the Yoruba Mega Rally. It's going to take place here as well in central London, precisely from 10 o'clock in the morning. If you still want your flags, you can get in touch with me. All hail Biafra. No retreat, no surrender. If you want to be part of Nigeria, you go to the north. Chineke me Chineke me. We are not going to create this with the terrorists. Oduduwas has made up their mind that they are not going to create this with the terrorists. The Biafrans have made up their mind. The Europeans have made up their mind that we are not going to create this with the terrorists. We are not going to create this with the terrorists. That's the reason why they are fighting for the last man. They are fighting for the last man. Once again, you're watching a live broadcast. God bless our country, Biafra. God bless the Yoruba nation. Enough is enough. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Therefore, before you utter a word,
enough of the fake union. We are the indigenous people. You know, we're bigger than Africa. You will see how who we are, the indigenous people. If you still want your flags, get in touch with me so that June 12th you can raise your flag as well. We are back again from where we stopped. This is still the live broadcast. All hail Biafra. Enough of the fake union. have a flag, get in touch with me so that you can get it as quickly as possible. Ẹ bá wa gbómi wá, ẹ gbé meat pie wá, ẹ gbé chinchin wá ní June 12. Ẹ ra drinks wá. Enough is enough.
On the 9th of July 1967, the gallant Delta troops, led by Colonel Victor Banjo, arrived on but were quickly repelled as fast as they came. Biafra continues to cede territories to the Nigerian troops on all sides. The remaining population of Biafra until the later remaining Biafra coverage by Nigeria. But I confirm on the 10th of May 1966, on the 9th of January 1970, on the 11th of January